Hey, cousins. Hope all is well. Hope you didn't blow your finger off celebrating whatever you were celebrating yesterday. And I'm not even going to go down that route. If I want to go down that route, it'll be posted to Patreon, but I am not going down that route today, okay? Hopefully everything went well, and I'm happy you're here. So let's get into this conversation. Rusev and Sheamus. Sheamus is annoyed with the fans because the fans told Sheamus somewhere that they turn his shit off when he gets on TV, and specifically between him and Rusev. And Sheamus was on Rosenberg's Cheap Heat. Okay, this is a Sirius XM podcast. So if you into Rosenberg and his fucking brown nosing and booty kissing, then that's where you need to be. But either way, Sheamus had this to say, and we're gonna listen together.
Point. There was no story that I was particularly aware of, right?
And I've heard it online. I've heard people, so-called experts, going, "Oh, I skip past this because there was no story. I wasn't invested." The story's the map. Go ahead. Sorry, people.
No, but that's it. But so we have a lot of wrestling fans. I think have gotten used to that. If you see two people in the ring who don't have a story, it in a lot of ways, even if they're great wrestlers, it becomes a popcorn match because you're like, yeah, but there's no story here. I'm waiting for the story, and then I'm watching it. And I'm going, I don't remember the last time I got this drawn into what seemed like a random TV match.
And that's the problem. Let's have the conversation. You cannot think that you're just gonna bring a dude back in who was gone for at least a good, I'ma just estimate, let's say 5 years, 4 years. Okay? You can't bring him back in with that character from AEW and think everybody's gonna latch on and be invested. You first have to build the character up, give us something we could feel so we can be invested. Now, to Sheamus, I don't want him to get misconstrued. I enjoy a Sheamus match. And what do I say? Every time we talk about Sheamus on Raw, I say everybody who got to fight Sheamus, they got to get prepared because he is known to be stiff. He wants to feel it. He want to hit you for real. He want to work and sweat and all that. Sheamus ain't no small dude. He's like fucking 6'4", 6'5", solid, like 250, 260 or something like that, especially since he got back in shape or whatever case may be. Don't nobody want to be doing that all the time. But when you know Sheamus is going to be in the ring, whoever he's going to get in the ring, he's going to elevate and they're going to have bangers. And that's something to be proud of. And I think Sheamus is proud of that. But at the end of the day, Sheamus, you're not going to sit here and think that everybody in your audience remembers the League of the fucking Nations, which you, Sheamus, and whoever else was a part of that. Okay? You're not going to sit here and think that. I know you're not. Is this sports entertainment or is it pro wrestling? This is where stuff gets confused. You can't force feed fucking one format to a group of people for over 40 years and think you're going to come in and start switching shit up. If you want us to be invested in the story, Sheamus, you got to tell a story. Rusev does his fucking cryptic ass promos in video, came out there, beat up the damn Alpha Academy, aka Alpha Babes, beat them up, okay? Didn't tell us why he got beef with them. Then you showed up even more Irish than usual. Like, I don't know if someone in the back was like, turn the Irish up. We want you to speak to where we think a pot of gold is going to show up. You walking around with your chilaly and your bowler hat and you dress like you about to fight in the bar. They took that from you, okay? And you just decided that you was going to go back there with the Alpha Babes and defend them from Rusev. You didn't give us a story. No one gives a fuck. You too big, strong, and burly to be back there high-fiving Tozawa. If you had beef with Rusev, you should have stomped your ass in the back and went straight to Rusev and said, listen, oh, you back, bitch? Yeah, well, I ain't got much going on. How about we run it back? How about Rusev be Rusev? He don't got to come back and Rusev Day. Like, we don't have to get all that. But he can come back and explain himself. Why you back, Rusev? What do you want? What is your goals? What is your plans? Motherfuckers just show up and just settle right into the mid card and have these weird ass promos, and then you get mad because now there's a match between Rusev and Sheamus because Sheamus told Tozawa, "I'ma take care of him for you because your bitch ass couldn't get the job done." And you think I'm gonna sit there and watch a 20-minute match with two dudes slapping the sweat off each other, y'all spitting. It's all kind of spit connection curtains, like the spit curtains all in y'all mouths. And I don't want to see that if there's no story connected to it. Now, if it's an exhibition match, y'all can say that. Listen, let's go ahead and shoot the fair one. Let's get in the field, running back like the old times say. What do you say? Yeah, I like that. People like that. Then they'll sit there and say, oh, they're going to have an exhibition match. Let's see what's going on. And you ain't going to do that shit for no 20 fucking minutes. And y'all two go back there slapping each other on the back, feeling good because you got in some good calisthenics and you remember it like it's the old days. Meanwhile, my ass is at the house and I'm wondering why the fuck am I watching this if this is sports entertainment? If I want to see some regulation grappling, I'll turn it to goddamn wrestling. But this is pro wrestling. I need a promo. And you can't be mad that is what the audience wants. Y'all keep on writing and directing and everything with just the people in the audience live in mind. Y'all completely forget that your bread and butter is with the goddamn advertisements on TV. If I turn the station, I ain't gonna see the ad. Thus, you gonna lose money. So you need your talent to keep me there. Paul Leviskay. Because again, this isn't Sheamus's fault. Sheamus just works with what they give him. Then he said he's not going to run creative down, but damn, you're not going to run me down either. The fuck? Like he said, I don't book this show or write this stuff. I'm not going after creative, but all you can do as a WWE star is do the best of what you give it. So you're not going to go after creative, but you're going to go after the fan who got to sit there and watch some shit that don't make no sense. So if I put a movie on and we just sitting there and watching it, and mind you, the movie's 2 hours, and we watching it, and shit's just happening. Somebody gonna say, well, what's the movie about? And the person sitting next to him is like, I don't even know. I've been watching it for an hour, and I'm still not sure why these people doing what they're doing. That's life. That's life. That's how people write books, right? You could write a book about nothing. You're not going to get through the book. But if you give me a book that got all kind of shit going on in it, I'm going to finish the book. I'm going to remember the book. I might even read the book again. Okay? That's the best of 7. Let's talk about Carmelo Hayes and Andrade Cien Almas. They had a best of 7 series. And why did I sit there and watch it before Paul Leviskay fucked it all up? I watched it because Andrade just came back from AEW. He's having a difficult motherfucking time. You got cocky ass Carmelo Hayes just came up from NXT. He feeling himself, moving around, mixing it up. He see Andrade having some difficulty. So Andrade comes out from the match he just lost, and here come cocky ass Carmelo Hayes. And he dropped the line of the damn night on that SmackDown. He said, bro, put the fries in the bag. You washed. Andrade said, got it. And then they got to fighting. And then when they broke him up, he said, you know what? I'm going to see your ass in the ring because you think I'm a joke? You think I'm playing with you? And Carmelo was like, listen, we can shoot the fair one. That is the storyline for me to sit and watch these two motherfuckers go back and forth in the ring for 15 minutes a pop. Yeah, I will watch that. Do you watch boxing just because they boxing? No. The whole point of boxing is the buildup. That's you think they just have them doing face-to-face and doing press conferences and having confrontation for nothing? No, it's so you can get some of that heat. You can get some of that heat. And then you can bring it in the ring. Don King wasn't dumb. If you listen to the last podcast, what did Nick Khan say? He said when the shit don't go right, he said don't book like boxing and do something else, another sport. I forgot what the term was. Everything essentially needs a foundation and a storyline for it to be compelling. This is why everyone is tuning off of pro wrestling. This is why, for whatever reason, everybody's like, well, a lot of AEW fans, WWE fans going to AEW. No, the fuck they not. I'm a WWE fan, and I'm watching AEW, and I'm sitting there doing the same fucking thing. What the hell is this about? What is this about? Why is these people so fucking emotional? There's a match supposed to be at All In, and correct me if I'm wrong. The EVPs, which is the Young Bucks, are going up against Swerve Strickland and old Bucktooth British. I forgot. Will Ospreay. And Will Ospreay said, "We're gonna put our going after the titles on the line if y'all win the match." The EVPs is putting on their EVP title if they lose the match. They just aren't EVPs no more. And if the other two lose the match, then they can't go after the main title for a year. That's the stipulation. Okay, cool. You can say it's stupid, it don't make sense. But that, for some people, will get them excited to go watch and see if these motherfuckers gonna fight for their life. Because think about it. If I'm the vice president of a company and I'm putting my EVP and my job on the line, you damn right I'm about to go in there and bite you and draw blood. If I'm running after the main title and that's the whole reason why I'm even in this fucking company, and this motherfucker just said if I lose, I can't get the main title for a year, you damn right I'm coming in there, I'm going to rip your head off your goddamn shoulders, and we going to go 20, 30 minutes tops. And I'm going to let you staple my gun, balls, dick, and everything to my leg. That is called compelling. It could be the simplest thing, Sheamus, to get us interested in you and Rusev. Rusev in the back on vignettes, growling at the TV. I turned that off. I don't know what Rusev is talking about. I just need a regular ass promo. I came by, I went to AEW, or I was over there at the other promotion. They wasn't giving me something I could feel. I'm back at home. I'm back here, and I got to throw my weight around and let these motherfuckers know what time it is. I'm that guy. And Sheamus could have walked right up in that part and said, "Excuse me, how are you that guy when I'm here?" And we would have had our match, and I would have sat there and tried to figure the fuck out why y'all arguing and why y'all fighting so hard. But I'm not about to sit there and just watch y'all fucking have a horse fight so you can reminisce on how it feel to beat each other up. Are you crazy? You need to be mad at creative, not mad at the goddamn people that gotta pay and watch it. Motherfuckers is paying to see this. Are you joking? Sheamus went on to say, "Our story was in the ring. That's what it was. Other people get 20-minute promos at the start of Raw or the middle of Raw week after week. Fuck that, man. We went out there, we tore each other apart, and you know what? We have pride in our hearts, and we're right there on our sleeves." And Sheamus, I love it. I love that for you, and I love that for Rusev. And guess what? Do you fucking think that we want to sit and listen to 20-minute promos? I'm here to tell you, no, we don't. Do you think we want to sit and listen to Cody Rhodes for 15, 20 minutes? Do you think we want to sit and listen to a back toothless CM Punk for 20 minutes? Do you think we want to sit and listen to Randy Orton glaze Cody Rhodes for 15 minutes? No. What we want is physicality. I would much rather see Cody Rhodes in the ring. What do you want to talk about? And whoever the fuck he talking to, stomp their way to the ring and kick the shit out of him. You know who used to do that? Who used to do not a whole bunch of talking and a whole bunch of ass whooping? Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold didn't do too much talking. Stone Cold said, "Listen, I'm out here. I'm tired of that motherfucker, and I want him in the ring. We about to do this." That's what people want. That's what people like. He explained why he was there. He told you what's going to happen, and the person came in and got the can of whoop ass. What's a 5-minute conversation in the back to explain to us why we should give a fuck about you and Rusev? I don't understand why you mad. You can't be mad at us. You better be mad at the goddamn creative. Because what you just said is great. I'm glad you feel good. You feel alive. The pain is what you love. You feed off of it. You got that kind of fetish. You enjoy your job. I enjoy that for you. I got to high five you when I saw you live. I enjoy Sheamus. I even watch Sheamus's goddamn YouTube channel because I enjoy him. But when you talking about what you doing in the ring and what we supposed to be watching as fans, you're not gonna run the fan down. And you're not gonna run me down because I'm a fan. So you was talking to me. You're not gonna run me down. You're not gonna do it. Here's the thing. I know what I want. Some fans don't know what they want, but I know what the fuck I want. I know what I want. And what I want you to do is while Rusev is sitting there squatting and giving me a Greco-Roman promo, I want you to come and kick and bro kick him in the fucking back of the head. That is compelling. And drag his ass to the ring and beat him up. What is the problem? I'm gonna leave it right there. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think in the comments.